Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. We have video today from Alpha Central.
Let me pop our balloon.
I gotta say, your hair is beautiful. Yeah. Just everything about you, man. Like the smile, just the essence, the way your shoes be hanging off, like the toes be hanging off the edge of your shoes. Like I like it. I like it for real. I think it's cute. You know what I mean? But
I don't know if he just like talked shit on her right now, or he actually really complimented her. Because that sounded like a pretty big dig.
I can't do somebody else's kids.
My man.
That's just my thing. That's not really something I'm interested in. But dang, man.
So kids is a deal breaker for you.
Yeah, kids is definitely a deal breaker for me.
Unfortunately, her beauty and essence won't override the fact that she's raising another man's kid, and it's a big red flag.
You single?
Show me the reason you have no money.
Well, at least now they know why she's single.
Diabolical to use your kids. Yeah. My baby daddy's so petty. I asked him to take us out to dinner because kids was hungry, and this man brought groceries to my house, given the petty and broke. That is actually looks like worth way more than the food you would have gotten if you went out to eat.
Kids was hungry, right? I ain't gonna take them out to eat. So I just bought groceries and shit. Be good for the week.
Why? Cause your little girlfriend in the car?
Cause my girlfriend in the car. Why you always bringing up the wrong shit? I'm doing for my kids, as you can see. It's not enough.
The guy bought groceries for her kids, and yet she still has the audacity to
Yeah, because he didn't spend the money the way she wanted him to.
complain.
Against kids, I love kids, but why would you bring your kids to the first date?
Don't you want to get to know me? A part of me is my kids.
I mean, but don't you think that's a little too much for the first date? And they run out around playing basketball. You think that's a little too much for the first date?
Do you think that's a little too much? Do you have kids? Do you like kids? You don't like kids? If you don't like kids, that's fine.
I love kids, but I'm saying, I mean...
Did I just leave? Huh?
Don't you think that's a little too much?
Yeah, you should just leave.
No, it's not too much. You bought them a couple cheeseburgers. It really ain't even much.
Check, please.
This isn't a date, this is just someone trying to pass bills on to a stranger.
I mean, the way her attitude is, yeah, she doesn't care for you, bro. It's quite easy to be able to tell these things before you go on dates with people, or even as you're talking to them.
The video that I got broken up with, and I got a couple comments of people saying that I must be the problem because none of my relationships work out. For context, I am a single mother, I'm 27, and I'm a content creator, so I share my life, so
yes, you are the problem. That's why things didn't work out. They are correct.
people on my page have seen me go through now 2 relationships. I don't like to talk about the first one though, so we're just gonna focus on the one. But again, I'm on a dating journey because I do want to be a wife and have a family one day. But I want to address the "something must be wrong with you" comments and explain why there is nothing wrong with me. And this is going to be a great message for young women and even older women who are trying to discover themselves and trying to date again. I consider myself a subjectively beautiful woman, and I am successful. In a circumstance such as my life, that is extremely intimidating for a man. They don't like that. They don't feel like a man. That's just for like the weak-minded ones. A real man, in my opinion, would look at a woman like me and be so in awe and want to connect with me. And
what? I don't think I've ever looked at any single mother and was just like, oh.
And want to live in such togetherness with somebody who's on the same level as them. So I really encourage you, if you are a woman who's struggling to date, please pour into yourself, become the best version of yourself, and actually make these men step up to provide some value to you.
2 failed relationships and she's still giving advice? I hope nobody listens to her.
Young man, run! DMC!
If feeding your kids depends on strangers, you shouldn't be dating.
Brought all her kids on our date and want me to pay.
I ain't paying for your kids, man. This is crazy.
I said, we're going to do a date. I said, I called you, asked you to come on a date, and you talking about pay for your kids.
They're a package deal, baby. You pay for me, you pay.
That's the exact moment he
They're package deal, baby. You know, people can walk away from you, right?
realized he's not being valued, he's just being used. For context, and I think it's pretty apparent, she works in the adult film industry.
Make $6,000 a month in Southern California working an entry-level job, Desiree.
But then who's going to watch the kids?
Yeah, you're in that case, because you're a single mom, you're going to have to outsource that. There's no choice there.
But why? But I don't want to. I would rather have a bad reputation with guys like you and raise my own kids. I don't give a shit you think.
Yeah,
and
so
many men have grace and understanding for my choices because they understand.
This is my point. You're making my point for me, right? Which is, okay, so what you say is, look, I'm actually just myself for the kids, right? Because I want to be able to stay at home with the kids. Yet I would counter and say, okay, but the integrity is absolutely compromised. Your children are never going to thank you later. They're never going to be like, you know, Mom.
My kids are not raised in a puritanical, like,
it's not
sex negative type of culture.
They're going to get to the age of reason.
This is a totally different generation, Andrew. They're not repressed like your generation is.
I'm pretty sure her kids would rather live normal lives and have to explain.
I'm sure seeing her clips on the internet talking the dumb stuff she says, yeah, I would be embarrassed.
What their mom does for money.
Okay, this is a crash out post. I'm currently crashing out. Sorry in advance. Women, do not get married and have kids unless you plan on and are capable of becoming a single mom. Because 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, I don't know, statistically high, that's probably what's going to happen to you. Now, I love being a mom. I really do. And in fact, I quite enjoy most of the time being a single mom. This is not fair. The world is not set up for single moms because these men make it so hard. Oh, they make it so hard to be a mom.
So he rejected.
We made it hard to be a mom? No, we just didn't want to be a dad to some other kid that isn't ours.
Rejected you because of how many kids you have. Girl, join the club. It took me years to be able to emotionally be okay to even make this video. On a dating website, my first dating website, this guy said, basically, he said, you got too many kids. I have 7. Oh my God.
That's a lot.
I went to the bathroom and cried. God, am I going to start getting rejected because of how many kids I have? Yes. Everybody needs to face a certain amount of rejection.
It should be obvious, but being more selective before marriage would have solved most of these problems up front.
I survived 4 baby daddies, 2 drug dealers, 1 scammer, and now changing my last name. I'm confused.
If that's her dating history, I just feel sorry for the guy she's marrying.
The other day at work, this lady was talking to us about how her son is dating a single mom and she is not happy about it. So obviously we asked her why, like what was the problem? And this is what she said. So her son is 20 years old, okay? That was the first problem. She says that he was way too young to have that kind of responsibility when it's not his. The girl that he's dating is 22 years old and has 1 child from a previous relationship. So her previous relationship was very, very toxic.
Even more to stay away.
18. The baby daddy was very abusive towards her. And because of this, when she met her son, she says that it felt like her son had to work extra hard to fix things that he didn't even break. So first issue was that he was way too young and that she felt like it was too much of a responsibility for him, that he still hadn't lived enough to take on that kind of responsibility.
I can agree with that. Yeah, if it's not his and his responsibility, it is a lot of responsibility.
2, she felt like he was fixing something that he did not break.
This should double as the perfect example of why not to date a single mother.
I'm not the baby mama, I'm the aunt.
Black 2007 Nissan Altima with considerable sun damage on the paint.
I'm not the baby mama, I'm the baby mama's cousin.
Gray 2012 Buick Enclave with a missing headlight?
I'm not the baby mama.
Did he just assign used cars to all of these women right now?
My baby mama's friend.
I don't even care what year it is, but a red Honda Civic, but the hood panel is a different color than the rest of the car for some reason.
There's a lot of those in the more neighborhoods around me.
Mama, I'm the baby mama's cousin.
This is tough. This is tough.
Mini Cooper or
Gray,
something.
2008 Toyota Corolla with subtle damage.
I'm not the baby mama, I'm the baby mama's cousin.
I'm getting gray 2009 Nissan Rogue, but it's still running on a couple of spare tires. White 2003 Chevy Tahoe with at least 250,000 miles and a baby seat in the back, ideally.
Came included.
That kid hasn't even been born yet, and the odds are already firmly stacked against them.
Pronounce your name, honey.
You call me Blue.
Oh, well, they call me Red.
You Blue. Blue, where you calling us from?
I'm from Atlanta.
Okay, keep the phone.
Wait. I'm not from Atlanta, but I'm in Atlanta.
You live in Atlanta?
Yes.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 30.
And what you do for a living?
A salon owner.
Do you have any kids?
Sweet, not a little sweet. Big boss.
Okay.
Big boss.
Nobody cares.
Any kids?
I do.
How many kids?
I look at you gotta ask me some more questions first before I tell you how many kids I got.
No, Blue, I'm gonna control the interview, honey.
Go to
how many kids do you have?
Like go backwards.
No, Blue, honey.
Huh?
How many kids do you have, honey?
It's gonna be 5+.
Hold on, see, it's gonna take me some time to add them. I got a lot of kids. I got kids. Kids with an S. Yes. Kids with an S. I got kids. Yes. Come on. Next question. Come on. Kids with an S. I got kids.
People call me rude.
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just.
People call me rude, but I can't take this. No, what I'm about to say is, we're adults. You're 30 years old, so I'm gonna expect you to act like an adult. I don't have time to play these games with you, honey. So how many kids do you have?
A lot.
Then she literally looks like a kid, acted like a kid, and as soon as she scolded her, she even had that kid like, oh my geez, they just never grow up, ever.
How many is a lot?
What do you think a lot is?
Blue, I don't have time to play these grown ass.
Can you go back? I'm gonna answer it. Can you go back?
You're actually making it worse because you're making it worse than just answering the question.
Let me read the comments. How many kids do it look like I got? Let's ask that.
Blue. Huh? Nobody has time, honey. How many kids do you have?
How many kids look like I got?
Her hesitation to answer that simple question speaks way louder than whatever the actual number is.
And why did you pop?
He said he just do music, so I kind of need a man with a job.
Damn.
I got 6 kids.
I can't do the kids. It's all
I
right.
don't need you to take care of them. I just need a man with a job.
I'm not the man for you, baby.
I know, baby. That's why I popped.
It's all good.
Okay, you still had your balloon, and why?
Because I was going to ask him, did he have a job at first? But when he kept talking, he didn't say nothing about no job, so I just had to pop.
It's crazy that she's 6 kids deep and still nitpicking someone else's lifestyle.
I'm having some quiet time now, and I'm just thinking about this one single mom that I dated, and I think it's the reason why most of us guys just can't date single moms. No offense, but let me tell the story. So this one time I was talking with her, and I was saying how I want children and so on and so forth, and she was like, yeah, no, I understand, and I like more children, but I'd like to give birth in a private clinic or a private hospital. Now there's nothing wrong with this. Nothing wrong with this. What's wrong about that statement is that her first child, her daughter, she gave birth to her in a public hospital with a man she called a deadbeat.
Yeah.
So it makes you realize that, no, man, you don't actually love me. You love the idea of me.
Correct.
To me, I am a correction. I am what the deadbeat, what she called him, I'm what the deadbeat was supposed to be. And that feeling just hurts. And that's the reason why I believe most guys can't be with single moms.
It's true. Too many single mothers are just looking for a man who will make them forget their previous mistakes.
Man was just sharing his honest feelings.
See how serious that is?
So I should be single until I'm 40?
You should have been married before you were a mother.
You're right.
That's the point. That's why that's old wisdom. Marry before you carry. Because when you get here, all the choices are bad. And y'all want good choices after bad decisions. It doesn't work. And it ain't the men's fault.
So when he told me to have this baby and get me pregnant, it ain't his fault.
Nope.
Because I decided to go through it.
Yep.
You're right. You're right. So I guess, okay, so I give my criticism. So basically, my question for you is what I can do, and you're basically telling me I should just be single. I ain't gonna
You should marry your child's father. Well, no, here's the thing. What you have to understand is the men out here who don't have children don't want to deal with a woman who couldn't submit to her baby daddy. They don't want to deal with baby daddy issues. They don't want to pay for another man's child. It's not even how human beings is.
Unfortunately, there's no amount of complaining that will rewrite a timeline that was chosen willingly.
They just never see how bad they are. They always just see, oh, all the women here are just wonderful, awesome creatures.
I keep seeing this discourse on TikTok about single moms and dating single moms and who doesn't want to date single moms and, oh, you're not worthy and all this stuff. Blah, blah, blah. As a former single mom of 2 kids with 2 baby daddies, I have the room to say what I'm about to say. Every time you have another kid by another man or multiple kids by multiple men, your dating pool of men that will take you serious and want to date you to marry you and see you as a wifey prospect and see you as somebody they want to build their life with and take serious gets smaller, 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 smaller. And that's just bottom line, period, end of story, end of discussion, no argument. And that's a hard truth to swallow as a woman that, hey, I made this decision thinking I trusted this person and wanted to have a family with this person and it didn't work out. And now because of that, there's like a whole group of men that don't even like see me as a dating. Yes. And that's just it. And as a former single mom, I had to come to terms with that. And that hurt. It hurt me that, hey, like it's not my fault I'm a single mom. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. People need to understand that single moms also come with a lot of baggage. It's not even.
It's just like disabled people. If someone was missing an arm, and it probably wasn't their fault that they're missing an arm, do you really care if it's their fault or not? Do you want to deal with a person that is missing an arm? Just think about the lifestyle that you would have to deal with that type of person. That's a single mother.
Even just about, hey, you had a kid with another man, you already started a family, or you're used goods. It has nothing, like, there's so much more to why people don't want to date single moms. The baggage, the mental baggage, the emotional, physical, financial, like, there's so much baggage. A lot of single moms come from abusive, mentally, emotionally draining, traumatic relationships, and
expect us to come and fix everything in their life.
Aren't healed. And that in itself is baggage.
Men don't avoid single moms for no reason. It's the added responsibility, the stress, and everything that comes with it.
I got rejected for a date. Well, we were talking for like 3 days, right? He was Indian, but had a British accent, really well spoken, really good looking, really tall. Everything was going well. He seemed really, really nice. Until I openly said, I have a daughter. It's not easy for me to date. If you want someone very flexible with a lot of time, I'm not the person for you. And he was like, no, I'm totally understanding. I'm really patient. I was like, great, okay. It's gonna go well here. Didn't go so well. When I said, you either need to give me a date, Saturday or Sunday, you've got 2 options. He was like, oh, let's discuss closer to the time. And I'm like, weekend's approaching. It's not that hard. Time, date, Saturday or Sunday. He said, whoa, this is too much stress for me. This is too much drama. And I'm like, well, I need to get a babysitter sorted, you know? I need to pay the babysitter in advance and I need to sort something out. So if you can't be that organized to tell me, he was like, whoa, I'm not into all this. This is way too much stress for me.
He knew his limits and set it straight. That's not wrong. It's self-awareness.
Men in my comment section are so mad that I have high standards as a single mom.
No, we're not mad at your high standards. We just know you're not going to get it. That's all. We're just pointing that out to you.
Sir, did you not know how low my standards were when I was not a single mom? For
We
example, when I was in a relationship with my ex-husband, when he proposed to me in his bedroom. Now that I think about it, I'm like, that is low standard. At that time, I was 21. I could care less. I love this man. That was red flag number 1. When you are mad that single moms are not supposed to have high standards, no, we didn't have high standards before. And now that we have kids, of course we're going to have high standards.
That's illogical. That's why men are telling you you're dumb.
Those high standards were supposed to come before you had kids.
Y'all would not believe what happened to me.
Get rejected?
And when I say it had me deep in my feelings, I mean deep. So about a year after I ended my marriage, I met someone. We hit it off. He was cute. The vibe was great. And I loved our conversation. We even were abstinent to really get to know each other. Everything felt intentional. But there was one thing. He wasn't big on the package deal. He didn't want us, me and my son. And that hurt because deep down, I had been afraid of that exact rejection. Afraid that being a single mom would make me less desirable, less lovable. And in one conversation, he confirmed my worst fear. For a while, I felt shamed, not of my son, but of the label single mom. That's not how I pictured my life. So I tried to soften it, tried to not lead with it, tried to make myself easier to love. But now I'm done with that. I am a mother. I am a woman. I am love in motion. Okay. And the right man, he won't need convincing. He won't flinch at the word mom.
You couldn't find one trying to be soft in all of this. Now you expect to find one by just not doing anything or being the same way you always were, or like not being soft anymore. Like, that doesn't even make sense.
He'll see me and my son and he will choose both of us.
I imagine that man exists somewhere, but he's definitely not here right now.
"13."
At what point was 13 supposed to sound reasonable to anyone involved?
Jelly, how old are you? I'm 26. Okay, and where are you from? I'm from New Orleans, but I live in Houston, Texas. Houston, okay. And what do you do? I am a content creator, and I'm about to go to law school in the fall. Oh, okay, congrats. Next fall. Yeah. Nice, nice. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun? I like to spend time with my daughter. Just have fun with my friends and family. Like, I'm a family person. I like to travel. Okay. I like to try new foods, experience new things. Anything really just fun. If we're gonna have a good time, I'm down for it. Alrighty. And sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Okay. It's going over there. How?
There's 31. Initially, it was the content creating. Like, I don't know what type of content you create, and we 2025. Tell them what that is.
It's YouTube and TikTok. Okay. There's none of that off the wall. Okay. None of the crazy stuff. Yeah.
Nice. Martell, and 30.
All right. Martell, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I really don't want to. Extremely beautiful.
Thank you.
I do get nervous with the content creator thing. Okay. Usually, I would like to hear like what the 9 to 5 is, just for the stability. Mm-hmm. And I'm also don't have any kids, so I'm not currently looking for anybody with a kid right now.
Your days a little bit.
How old is your daughter?
She's 2.
She's 2. Okay.
Yeah. Damn.
Okay. Why'd you end up popping?
Her daughter's too young, but beautiful. I love your outfit.
Thank you.
And why'd you end up popping?
Same thing. You fine as hell though.
Thank
I can't lie. You put that on. I ain't gonna
Thank
lie.
you. Thank
I like
you.
that tattoo. The way you got it going on for sure.
Tattoos.
Yeah, for sure. I like that you in law school too. That shows that you have a little bit more in here too. Which is, you know what I mean. That's important to me. It's not all beauty. You know what I mean. So you got the juice for sure. Just too young for me. My son.
What's the kid?
Nah, it's just the age. It's not about. I got a kid. My son's 5. So it's just.
Every sentence that comes out of her mouth just ensures another balloon gets popped. This type of
bringing your kids to the date thing, that was never a thing in the early 2090 or no 19 in the 90s when I was growing up, because women understood you were a detriment to that man. You're gonna do everything you can to be nice, soft, and easy for that man to deal with, not bring kids from them, force him to pay the bill.
Entitlement should never be shown on a first date.
Yes, I've been crying. But let's give a date an update. We were talking for a couple days, right? Not even a week and we've been talking, and just received a message. So everything was going good, guys. Consistent messaging, nice questions, like, not that I was getting carried away, but I just thought, wow, like, this is just falling in my lap. Like, I didn't go out there looking for it and he's just turned up. Maybe this could be something. Let's read the message, shall we? Okay. He said, "Hey, Natalie, I want to be open and upfront with you because you deserve that without a doubt. I really enjoyed speaking to you even in this short time. When we first met, you did tell me about having kids," which I always do that, ladies. "Don't get me wrong, I don't regret my decision in taking your number because I've enjoyed getting to know you." As I'm reading this, I'm like, oh, I know where this is going. I know where it's going. "I know you mentioned that you were ready to settle down and find love again. Although the kids is of course a big factor to consider, I think in my head that maybe I would ease to that thought the more I got to know you, but I'm not sure it completely has. Despite the fact I think we have a lot in common, you're an amazing person, attractive, driven, Funny. He's not wrong, ladies. That I just wouldn't want to be wasting your time and potentially blocking your blessing. We love a self-aware man. Now, I'll be real. As you can see, my eyes are a bit puffy. I cried, right? And it wasn't because I had any feelings towards him. I barely know the guy. But just being rejected because of your children, it stings.
He didn't lead her on, he just stated the deal breaker and left like an adult.
Beginning, I was like, yeah, obviously, you know. And he said, I want kids, that's no problem. Like, it's all good. Like, don't worry about it. We never even dated. We just saw each other for 8 months. He never asked me to be his girlfriend or anything. But guess what his number one excuse was? Why he couldn't move forward. That's right. The fact that I have a daughter, and he came to the realization after 8 months,
Yeah, men might think they can handle it because men are lustful and they really want to be with you. So they're going to say yes. And then they go into it and get into the thick of things and it becomes miserable and they don't want to deal with it anymore. So it makes sense that they're still willing to walk away. These women get so upset that men are still willing to walk away later in the relationship because all of a sudden he changed. No. He experienced a relationship and it wasn't for him.
She's still there. She still exists.
Cannot make this up.
And I'll be honest, I am terrified now to continue dating. I'm scared to get attached to someone and they're okay with me being, I'm gonna cry. They're okay with me being a single mom. And then I fall for them and fall in love with them. And then the fact that like I'm a single mom is the reason that like, you know?
I'm afraid transparency goes both ways, ma'am, including the right to walk away.
Hey, what the you pop me for?
I need another balloon so I can pop it again.
Makes total sense.
Why you pop me? I need an explanation.
Wait, you came with the kid?
You not trying to be a stepdaddy? He a good baby. He's a very good baby.
Well, I'm not even trying to violate.
He kind of look like you.
See what I'm saying? All right, thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you. She's tripping.
Sorry, ma'am, but no man is lining up to face the consequences of bad decisions they didn't make.